What's up, y'all? Nakita back with another InStyle featuring Organique hair. Welcome to my channel, guys.
You riding around, my shorty is the coldest.
Now let's get into this install, okay? Like I said, featuring Organique hair, I used two 18-inch bundles and the 5-inch deep part closure, and we are just doing your original old school method for installing a quick weave. So, as you know, we go ahead and make our hair submit, put a cap on that joint, and then make sure that cap is on there with some sort of hairspray.
Bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the coldest bitch in the coldest. Even when you out of town, when you touch down, you'll be the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the. Even when you out of town, when you touch down, you'll be the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch.
Now let's get into this install of the closure. Keep the tabs on the closure, honey. You are going to use them. Do not install the closure before you glue it down. So just go ahead and get an idea of where you want to install it by using your bare head and actually making it a temporary install up until you glue it down, and then you'll install it later as I'll show you. So now here, I put the glue on my cap, and I also put the glue on the tabs. This is so that the glue is not in the hair, okay? You do not want the glue in the hair. And I'm using a comb to do this so that I get as much flattening as possible, okay? Because you want it to be flat. Sewing it down is a lot easier. You cut those tabs off, you sew it down, right? But gluing it, you're gonna have to hold it and go around, and I'll show you how I did it here. Now pay attention, go slow, okay? You want to make sure that closure is as flat as possible, just as if you were making a wig or if you were doing it on a weave, okay?
Coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the. Even when you out of town, when you touch down, you'll be the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city.
It will try to give you trouble. Just make sure you go from side to side. If one side decides to give you trouble, go to the next side, just to make sure that it gets really, really flat.
When you touch down, you'll be the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the.
See, it ends up being flat all the way down because I made sure I pulled and tugged as I went from side to side.
In the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in.
Now, install that last track on top of those tabs you just installed. And yes, I did close it up here.
When you touch down, you'll be the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city.
Clean it, glue it, install it.
Coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the. Even when you out of town, when you touch down.
Now can we get into this hair though? The master mix is popping, okay? The 5-inch deep part, popping. The blowout look, popping. Literally, I had this hair sitting maybe a year, okay? I made sure I cleaned it, I made sure I washed it, I antibacterial deep washed it, whatever you want to call it, just so that it wouldn't itch, because quickweaves itch. It lasted me about a week or so, and it looked like it was coming out my scalp the whole entire time. This is definitely different from what I normally do. As a closure, I normally close it myself, but I think I might start doing this. Yes, beautiful. I didn't even have to do much to the hair either. And when I put a rag on, or when I tied it down, I made sure that I wrapped it first in an actual wrap with some mousse, tied it down, and woke up the next day and it was popping still. Just like my natural hair. I love it. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. I love you. I will be back next week with another install for you, baby. Check me out.